What's up, everyone? This is Super Marcel, and welcome back to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis Jurassic March. In the last episode, we just started this new mod. We started this series, which is the Jurassic Park Legacy, and it so far it seems pretty incredible, although very complicated. Oh, that could not be more perfect. Helicopters right in the ocean. That is an awesome spot to have the helicopter, actually. That's great. But anyways, yeah, but like, I started this game mode, and I was very clueless on what the hell was going on, because this guy, whoever made the mod, they seems to have reconfigured almost everything. And so I pretty much had to reteach myself how to play the game. So I went to the tutorials and whatnot. And what I also learned from the tutorials, hold on, let's build the park while I'm talking about this. What I also learned from the tutorials was that there were like missions, things that I could do. So like straight up, there was like a literal, like there was like, to best describe it, it's kind of like Chaos Fury from the Jurassic World Evolution, you know? How they were like, there was not a lot of room. Have them be ocean dinosaurs or something. But in Jurassic World Evolution, there's a game mode called the Chaos Fury game mode, which is essentially kind of like an alternate timeline, like a what if, a what if scenario, like what if this happens instead of that. So what I learned was that, yeah, they had like a bunch of like, exactly like that, building like a, having missions based around movies. So there was like a San Diego zoo that you could do. You guys, if you feel free to pick up the game yourself and try if you want. I tried to make a video out of it, but I found myself that like as soon as I got in, it was very lacking almost, there was like not a whole lot to look at in terms of stuff, like it was there, but like the most important building that you would think would be there, the San Diego, like the big arena thing, that wasn't there. I had to build that myself to like, which would be fine, except for the fact that I had to like teach myself where the hell it actually was. Like, don't get me wrong, these decorations, this whole decoration stuff is really cool. Like, hold on, if I can see, yeah, here it is, the amphitheater right here. And maybe I can work around with those things and like see if I can make some really cool looking enclosures with these decorations, but otherwise it didn't really look like San Diego. It looked like a jungle. It wasn't very deserty, which I guess that's fine, that's programmed to be that way. Like, still, I think it was a little weird.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Right. Orson. Oh yeah, but and in other words about this game, this mod, is that the buildings I found were like really poorly optimized. Like, I found myself having bad frames, like I had to straight up just like create, like I had to go to the settings and like, how do I say it, like figure out better settings for the mod, right? Because the mod, I was having a trouble time. Like, every time I looked at any type of building, it would just go like, ah! It was dodgy. So I had to fix that, which I do now. But like, I'm hoping this game still like looks good. It looks fine, and I've seen the dinosaur models. The dinosaur models themselves still look pretty good. But I don't know. We'll just have to see how well we go. Right. What dinosaurs do we have for sale? How you doing, Jerry? My name's Jerry. We got Compies, we got Segisaurus. I think we might just get Segisaurus because it's such a unique dinosaur, and I'll talk about it. I believe you're a carnivore, aren't you, right? That would make sense because, you know, you're like a coelophysid type dinosaur. I think you'll be a perfect first dinosaur. So, yeah, like, let's just set up a goat feeder. Build a viewing gallery. Alright, and we'll get started. Well,
it's great to see you again.
Thank you, Jerry. It's like, we'll make like a whole bunch of them because they're small dinosaurs. I would be very interested to talk about these dinosaurs. It's too fast, man.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
Yeah, okay. But
It's good to see you.
oh, I forgot to hold on. Sorry, Jerry, I gotta do this for dramatic purposes because it's a new dinosaur. Yeah, we'll get the Segisaurus. I did some research on the Segisaurus. I think it's an interesting dinosaur for me to talk about. But yeah, like, yeah,
It's good to see you.
all right. Well, anyways, so ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is the
No problem.
Segisaurus. This is so poorly organized. This whole thing, right? Yeah. Let's see. But anyways, yeah, I seem to have at a comfortable setting. The frames seem to be good. The building still look pretty well. It's just, I guess, the texture or maybe the shading's not as good. I don't know. We'll figure something out on the way. Where the hell is the bloody janitors there?
Will entertain everyone in Jurassic Park.
That's not what I wanted to do, but oh well. Do that.
Welcome back. Yep.
Alright, Segisaurus. Let's take a look at these guys. Hello. Hi. You're basically kind of using the coelophysis model from... actually not really. Are they? I don't think that. I think they're like using like a black variation of the coelophysis model from the Jurassic World Evolution. But yeah, basically, so these are Segisaurus. Segisaurus was a coelophysid dinosaur, so these were like very early type dinosaurs that were very prominent in the Triassic period.
Message
Give me a
from
minute.
Dr. Grant.
Give me a minute, Grant. But yeah, these coelophysid dinosaurs, they were dominant in the Triassic period, and then the Jurassic period moved in. These dinosaurs, I don't believe they were as big as coelophysis. They were much more smaller. But yeah, they're way more smaller than normal coelophysis, and they were around in the early Jurassic. So like in the Triassic period, the dinosaurs were there, they were starting to appear, but they weren't dominant. They were like a whole bunch of other stuff that was around that was dominant at the time. But then those animals, which were synapsids and crocodilomorphs, they became extinct. So then the dinosaurs can move over, and that's where Segisaurus moves in.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Believe it or not, Segisaurus was not actually the top predator during the early Jurassic. That title actually belongs to Dilophosaurus, believe it or not. That was Dilophosaurus was a real proper hunter. Like, despite what you would see from Jurassic Park, yeah, like Dilophosaurus is like way bigger than it is in the movie and stuff. And yeah, but like these are, you know, it's a nice basic simple dinosaur to start off with. Yeah, I think it's really cool. It's really nice to have this kind of dinosaur. I feel like these dinosaurs were actually maybe in the book. That might be why they're here and not, you know, coelophysis. They're the fast runner, no? But yeah, like, so would these dinosaurs have hunted this? No, they're way too small. They probably would have hunted like basic small animals, you know, not a super top predator niche that belongs to Dilophosaurus. So they probably would have ate stuff like maybe small lizards, bugs, probably baby dinosaurs. Yeah, like, very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Yeah. How expensive are they? It's great to see you again. 2,100. Can I afford to have 5
What would you
more?
like us to do?
I don't know.
What should we do here?
Right on.
Absolutely.
Okay then, once you have a park entrance. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta get the security thing though. Where's that? The helipad.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I love that that's the bloody...
Message from the park warden's office.
that's the notification for the phone. The Jurassic Park free phone. It's brilliant. Yeah, this really does seem like quite a love letter for Jurassic Park. No, it's quite a long way we've gone from, you know, from like low polygoned dinosaur models with like textures drawn on top of them to like straight up literal 3D models extracted from a completely different game. Like, this doesn't look real. Like this, I'm playing JPOG with Jurassic World models. That is crazy. That is wild. Like, this is very much not 2003-ish. But yet, funny enough, you look at the guests, you look at the people, and nothing's changed. There's still that bloody balloon animal looking figure. Oh, love it. Alright, we got a dinosaur. Let's open the park. Wow!
This is fantastic! Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to declare the newest wonder of the modern world, Jurassic Park. Now open.
Wow, that's amazing!
Your island is absolutely magnificent. It's a work of art.
Oh, thank you, John. Thank you, John. Oh, the music better stop now. The music has stopped. Okay. Right. What else can we work with? We have compies. I wonder if the compies can are allowed to walk around and not disturb the guests, like the Dryosaurus. I remember the Dryosaurus. You can have the Dryosaurus run around freely, and the guests won't mind because to the guests, Dryosaurus are like friendlier,
What are your
not as
restrictions?
dangerous dinosaurs. What do we got? Compies, Stegosaurus, Metricanthosaurus, Amber, Ceratosaurus. I would be interested to get Ceratosaurus actually, because I'm pretty sure they use the Jurassic World model for Ceratosaurus, which is not that different from the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis model, because I believe at the time, when Jurassic Park Operation Genesis got released, it released alongside Jurassic Park 3, I think. So like, it had pretty much the same model, like the same design that we commonly associate Ceratosaurus with in terms of Jurassic Park. That's the design they kept up throughout the ages, so that you know, reddish white body, big red head, and horns. It's not at all accurate to what they... Well, it's kind of accurate. It has horns, I guess, but like it has like a weirder crest. I wonder what type of decorations I can build around here. I kind of want to...
Message from
remember-
Dr. Wu.
It was like a... There was a thingy that I had that I wanted to get. Like it was I don't think it would actually work, but like the amphitheater, park rouse tunnels. It was like a staff building, you know? I don't think obviously this game doesn't have staffs, well it does, but like, you know. I'll just have it there for like decoration's sake, because this little area right here seems pretty cool to be like a staff only area. You know, you got the cleaners there, you got the helicopter there, you know. Let's see. Would it be in Look at that! Large rocks.
Aha!
That's awesome. It's actually really cool. Look at that. Oh man, that makes it. Oh, I'm intrigued with the possibilities of decoration now. Security and maintenance? Operations Center. Center of the buildings is secure maintenance, veterinarians, animal control, Site B. Working with geothermal energy. Does this actually do anything? Or is it just decoration purposes? Might be just decoration purposes. Our main building, residential building for the staff and engineer. Here it is. Yeah. Oh. We'll have that. Just right. Say here. Right behind, next to the Segisaurus enclosure.
Hello.
Hire staff?
Wise move.
Are they just cleaners, or what do you guys do?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Ah, don't mind me. I'm Hans, Steven's dodgy cousin. Your level novice task wondering. I don't really have much to do. What do you guys do?
Welcome back.
If these guys are cleaners, then is this just a retextured like cleaner house? Right.
What should we do here? What should we do about
There are
this?
numerous complaints of security concerns. Park safety is a high priority.
What are
What
your
security
instructions?
concerns? What are you talking about? Metricanthrosaurus? That probably won't be too bad to have. We had a look at the Metricanthrosaurus in the last episode, so I guess it's only fair if we actually have a legitimized enclosure for it. Maybe we could have it with this ocean, because
Message from Dr. Wu.
I think it was, like I said, probably one of those island hopping dinosaurs found in Europe.
What should we
So,
do?
yeah.
Message from Dr. Wu.
How much for a dig team? 5,000. Yeah, let's wait for that. Let's see, what can we do building wise? Hold on. Let's figure something out. Let's do something cool. Like what do we have for amenities? Terratops Lodge, whatever that is. Second complex for visitors to stay on the island with great observation rotunda to enjoy the Mesozoic creatures in the landscapes of the island. Okay. You're just an observation area. Okay. Discovery Center. The Discovery Center is the main lobby of the arrival of Jurassic Park. Provides the... Okay. Provides with a helipad and entertainment structure to give the welcome and goodbye. Oh, so you're just a entrance area then. You're just a fancier entrance area. I'm gonna keep that building because that's a classic building, you know, Jurassic Park building. Amphitheater, I'll save that for way later. Park routes tunnels. How does this work? Does this actually work? Ah, that's actually really cool. You can have a straight up tunnel system. That's awesome.
Message
Alright.
from Dr. Wu.
Trying to limit how much research
Urgent
I do
message from Dr.
because
Wu.
I don't know why it's so fast. It's pretty annoying that it's really fast in the research. I prefer it not to be fast, you know, because it kind of defeats the whole point of this game mode. You know, I might as well just play sandbox if I can just get everything that fast. Yeah. Yeah, I know it, Grant. Now we seem to be running not so great with the money. 4,000 is
Welcome back.
not perfect, but oh, it's the best we could do, really. Just look at the Segisaurus for a while, then I guess. Yeah. I wonder what type of enclosure I should do next. I think that with the dinosaurs like the compies, I'm just gonna have to assume that the bloody compies, like...
Message
I'm
from
gonna
Dr.
assume
Grant.
that the compies won't attack the dinosaurs because, you know, they're compies and they're tiny and they're not gonna do a whole lot. So I might have them share an enclosure with some kind of herbivore. Whatever herbivore I get.
What are your instructions?
Good chance that it might be,
Okay.
it might be the dinosaur, the next dinosaur regarding herbivores might be Stegosaurus. But yeah, anyways, we've run out of time. Yeah, not a bad
Message
start.
from Dr. Wu.
Well, okay. Actual start, like a proper start. Yeah. Segisaurus, first dinosaur. Not a bad dinosaur for a first dinosaur. Simple, basic coelophysid from the early Jurassic period. And yeah, we got the basic stuff set it up. We got our first enclosure. We got a whole bunch of buildings. This little area looks pretty cool, actually. I'm pretty proud of it. But yeah, we'll do some more in the next episode. Continue on with our
What would
pod.
you recommend in this situation?
Hopefully we get Ceratosaurus. I'm bagging on Ceratosaurus for our next dinosaur. Or maybe even, like, Stegosaurus. We'll figure something out. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. And I'm Super Marcel. Make sure you have a super time. Bye-bye!